Welcome back to the True Assassins podcast, True Assassins. Each day we cover another wild mystery inspired by the dark world of murder, hitmen, and assassins. It's going to be a fun one, so buckle up.
You got that right.
I'm Adrian Smith.
And I'm Julia Jones.
And let me tell you, folks, today we've got a story that'll leave you sleeping with the lights on.
Oh, absolutely.
We're going deep into ancient Egypt, the land of pharaohs and pyramids, but also a land of treachery and intrigue.
Lots and lots of intrigue.
That's right, Julia. We're talking about King Tut, but not the one you learned about in school. Forget frail and sickly. We're uncovering the cunning and ruthlessness behind this boy king's rise to power.
King Tut, the boy king, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks he was this weak little kid, but he was actually a brilliant, ruthless strategist.
That's what they want you to think.
Exactly. And we're going to expose the truth about his secret network of assassins hidden right under everyone's noses.
This is like a real-life Game of Thrones.
Pretty much.
So, paint us a picture. What was King Tut really like?
Well, everyone always pictures him as this, weak, limping figure, totally controlled by the people around him.
Yeah, that's the image we all have.
Right, and he totally played that up. I mean, some historians believe he used that perceived weakness as almost like a shield while he was secretly watching everything, learning how to play the game.
So he was using it to his advantage, like a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Exactly. A master manipulator from a young age.
And then, of course, we have his father's death, officially ruled an accident. But come on, this is ancient Egypt. Accidents involving powerful people.
Let's be real, they rarely happen.
Never. So what really happened?
Well, a lot of historians, like Bob Breyer, for instance, they suggest that sudden deaths in the royal family were often anything but accidental.
More like a convenient removal of an obstacle, right?
Exactly. And for a young Tutankhamun, seeing his father taken out like that...
Must have been a real wake-up call.
Yeah, it was a harsh lesson. He realized he couldn't be a pawn. He had to be the player. He had to control the game.
So he decided to build his own network, his own team of assassins.
Precisely.
Tell us about these assassins. Who were they? What were they like?
Okay, picture this. Scribes, perfumers, everyday people, seemingly harmless.
Blending right in.
Exactly. But they weren't just writing documents or mixing scents. They were literally weapons. They were using poison instead of ink, deadly concoctions masked as perfumes.
Wow, that's incredible. So every death was carefully crafted to look natural, like an accident or an illness.
Yep. And while everyone else is running around suspecting each other, pointing fingers at rivals and enemies...
The real mastermind is just chilling in the background watching it all unfold.
Exactly. And the beauty of it is the chaos actually benefits him. The priest Eye, who was basically running the show at the time, he starts blaming these deaths on curses, which,
just adds to the paranoia and fear.
Exactly. And that's exactly what Tutankhamun wants. He lets Eye make mistakes, push people away, further strengthening his own position.
Classic power play. And then we have this dramatic moment, right? The boy king, the one everyone thought was weak and sickly.
Throws aside his cane.
Boom. No more pretending.
It's a calculated move. A declaration of power.
What a scene that must have been.
Can you imagine the shock? The fear? The people who thought they could control him suddenly realized they have a whole different beast on their hands.
He was playing the long game the whole time.
Exactly.
So what do you think? Was Tutankhamun a great ruler? Or just a really good manipulator who got lucky?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? He was a master of deception. He purposely obscured the truth, so we'll never know for sure. But that's what makes him so fascinating.
Yeah, he's like a puzzle we'll never quite solve.
And that mystery, that intrigue, is what keeps us coming back to his story, even after all these centuries.
So, true assassins, the lesson here is never underestimate anyone. Power can be found in the most unexpected places.
And history is rarely as simple as it seems. Always look beneath the surface. There are always secrets waiting to be uncovered.
Don't forget to rate and follow the True Assassins podcast for more addictive true crime stories. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and remember, the truth is often more dangerous than fiction. See you next time. Bye.